Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Will Creates, and on this channel I aim to create, inspire and impact. In today's video I'm going to be teaching you about camera settings. So the three camera settings you will need to know is the shutter speed, the aperture and the ISO. So first let's start with the shutter speed. The shutter speed is how fast or how slow the shutter opens and closes. Sports that you will need to use a fast shutter speed in is football, racing and swimming. An example of images I've taken will be of my hand, where one shot will be of a shot of my hand clearly, another shot will be my hand taken at 1/60th of a second, where you can't really see my hand clearly and it comes out quite blurry. For aperture, I'm holding a 50mm f1.8 lens, which is preferably used for low light situations and to capture portraits. This lens is a very valuable lens to have for a beginner, as a 50mm is a very compressed lens where you can use it for portraits and capturing photos of any clients that you might need to use this lens for. I'd highly suggest this lens for any beginner, the 50mm lens f1.8, as this is a very good lens and I use it quite a lot for low light situations and when I'm out with friends and family, and yeah, I'd highly suggest this lens. Compared to f4 lens, high aperture, which means that there's going to be less light that's going to come into the camera, and also with a higher aperture, less light comes in, which means that your image is going to be a lot clearer. And as I said, if you want to get a blurry background, I would suggest the f1.8 24-70 or 24mm, or f1.4 24-70mm lens. Another thing about high aperture, a downside is, of course, if you're in a room and it's pitch black, a f4 lens wouldn't be really good for that, because one, you're going to have to boost your ISO badly, and also there's going to be a lot of grain on your image if your ISO is really high, just because of the fact that there's no light source. So what a hack that I would say is to have a light source on top of your camera if you want to use your f4 lens, as it will be less likely that your image will come out very grainy. This is preferred for like video, so if you're shooting an f4 lens, you might want to get a light source on top of your camera so there's extra light, instead of going to a client on a music video shoot and saying, hey, I don't have a low aperture lens, I'm gonna have to use my f4. They will see it as very unprofessional because you don't have like a backup kind of light that you can use to help them with the shot they want to get. So I would just suggest, if you're using an f4 lens for anything, just bring another light source, saying if you're shooting a model or if you're shooting a music video for someone, or just in general photo or video. It's just good to have an extra light source on you. But as I said, it's also good to have a low aperture lens, a 1.8 or 1.4, 1.2 even, just to capture those low light situations where you don't have to rely on one lens for your whole shoot. Now for the mother of all settings, the ISO. The ISO is a backup light source. And so another thing about ISO is there's more light. So the higher up the ISO, the more light you have, but also the downside of that is the more grain your image is gonna have. And when I mean grain, I mean like loads of pixels around your image that look really green and another color. Like it's really horrible, it's really horrid. ISO, I can slap an example of an image that has high ISO, which would be here, and then a normal photo, one I've taken, which would be here, of ISO. One thing that you need to understand is just it's ISO, your shutter speed, your aperture, because those are very valuable things, especially if you're doing videography and if you're doing photography. To master stuff like this, you just have to go out and practice. But once you have this triangle sorted out, then you're good to go. You can do as much stuff as you like, as much creative things as you like. And I knew that when I learned the triangle, I was happy, so happy that I could finally like teach myself other things, like read books, find inspiration from other photographers, go with other photographers, I learned this wonderful stuff. And the stuff that I really wanted to learn, I could go out and learn it because I knew what a triangle is. And then after that, you can start to learn like other things to do with like lighting, scenarios, and why you get certain shots, how you get certain shots. Once you master it, you're all good to go, and you can go outside and shoot photos with your friends and your family. And yeah, just enjoy taking photos. So guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you learned something from watching this video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.